Okay, hopefully today is gonna be a good Clash Royale day. Hopefully. Hello, Meme27. I appreciate you coming in early today, bro. Give me one quick second. How have you been, Meme? I've been doing pretty good today. Myself. You're good? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. I'm feeling a lot better. It's not 100%, but just better in general. All right. What is going on, everybody? My name is Xelious, and today we are going to be playing in Ranked. We are currently in League 3, almost to League 4 today. I do have quite a bit of time. I'm not sure we're going to make Ultimate Champion today. I'm hoping to at least get myself to League 5 today. Going to be doing it with this deck right here, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more quiet today since it is already nighttime for me, so we'll keep that in mind. I don't know how I'm gonna perform today, to be honest with you, in terms of gameplay. I feel like I might be a little bit rusty. We'll see though. Okay, pretty easy start here. I actually think I need to go for the guards here to make sure that Expo doesn't get on tower. Start facing off against Expo. Unfortunately, in the last stream, I wasn't able to make it all the way to League 4. I actually started struggling a little bit towards the end of League 3. Hopefully today we're able to get ourselves out of here. I think we could set up a Tesla here. I feel like Hero Valkyrie will definitely make this Expo matchup way easier. I think the slower Expo is much easier to defend. Okay. I feel like it does a lot more damage, though. I feel like a lot of people might feel that way. I'm really just waiting for the opportunity to go for my Hero Valkyrie, but yeah, this is just... I mean, I'll be a little surprised if he actually manages to... Oh, never mind. Okay, so archers do lead them away, and it stops the DPS from staying on the Expo here. Just got to keep that in mind next time. You don't play on top ladder though. I'm not even in top ladder. So unfortunately, a little bit of damage did come through there. Yeah, pretty unfortunate. May as well get a Tesla here. Honestly, I'm just gonna poison this. I kind of just want to cycle to the responses here. To my Hero Valkyrie, that is. Yeah. I don't know. This just seems a little too easy. Does miss the fireball on top of the Valkyrie too. That's gonna be a dead Expo, but no damage gonna come through for me. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do this here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to block the bridge with the Tesla. Does have the evolution Tesla there. Definitely want to hit these archers with the poison here. I'm not going to pop this ability. I need the elixir in case he does decide to go in. Is he going to do anything with that archer? No, he's not. We can easily let that go. Honestly, let's just get the Valkyrie down. And let's do something like this here. Is he going to try to lead him away again? Yes, he is, but the Expo is basically dead here with the help of the Barbarian Bro. And no evolution Tesla. So let's go for the graveyard. He does have the archers. Just hoping to get a couple of shots here. Electric Spirit is going to come down. But it's not going to hit the skeletons that are on top of the tower. So we are going to get a little bit of damage here. Now let's keep this up. I don't know if he's going to try to go opposite lane. Doctor's going to get on tower too. Let's get the guards here. And then take the poison. Doesn't decide to fireball the Ice Wizard here. Makes this very easy for me. Let me not pop this ability immediately. Yeah, let's go for this now, and then we can pop it. By the way, I didn't realize this, but the Valkyrie actually does take just a little bit less damage when she's in her ability. She does actually take a little bit less damage, about 15% less. I did not realize that. Didn't realize that at all. Honestly, this Expo is dead. There's actually nothing he can do to defend it. Never mind. Spoke too soon. You can guide the Valkyrie away, but that Expo is still dead. May as well go for the Goblinstein. He's going to try to go in. Let's just get a Barbarian Bro on top of this immediately. Oh, Barbarian Bro just barely came down in time there. I'm not popping this ability just yet. Now I'm going to do it. May as well. Fireball cycle is going to be a bit of a problem. Let's just go ahead and do this here. He needs to defend this. Let's get a Barbarian Bro here, yeah? Get the guards down too. Valkyrie here. Unfortunately, we are currently losing. We are currently not in the lead. Yeah, I think we might have lost this actually, unfortunately. Poison's not going to do enough. Alright, well, I let an Expo connect on tower. That's basically the big mistake. Pretty close, though. I feel like I should have definitely looked for a different opportunity to go in. It's good to know, though, that the archers, Ice Spear, Skeletons can easily kite the Valkyrie away, but it does still get damage on top of the Expo regardless. First game of the entire stream is a loss, unfortunately. I think I'm going to try to keep playing it slow like I did last time. On the last stream I did. We're playing in a Grand Challenge. I decided to try to take my matches a little slower. We're going to try to apply that here too. Doing it with this deck right here. So good thing I got just a little bit of practice with this deck now. A little bit more, that is. Elite Barbarians, Hog Rider. And a Dark Goblin. Okay. I think I'm gonna pop this ability here. He might try to go for that Berserker. Yeah, he did actually. Okay, I thought I was gonna go towards the Electro Wizard. That's why I did that, but didn't decide to do that. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Try to stop them with the Goblinstein here, but they're probably still gonna break through. Yeah, we'll get the ability down, but that's still a lot of damage. Not tower down, though. Okay. Electro Wizard, Hero, Berserker, Evolution Barbarians. Or Elite Barbarians. Hog Rider. Dark Goblin. Yeah, okay. I guess Dark Goblin Berserker's really the cards I need to watch out for the graveyard. I don't believe in that Berserker ability. Yeah, it doesn't decide to go for it. I guess I may as well set this up here. I don't see him really breaking through this. I'm not gonna go for the ability here. I'll just go for the guards here instead. And now we'll try to go in with this. Let's Get a poison on top of that immediately. Not going to hit the Electro Wizard with the poison, but still good damage coming through. Let's be ready. There's the Hog Rider. Let's get a Valkyrie here on top of the Electro Wizard. Is he going to pop that ability? No, he's not. I might try to go for Leap Barbarian here. Let me try to pop this ability here. Okay, we are going to get on tower with it. Damage down to Minipeka a little bit too. Yeah, I had a feeling that was what he was going to try to do there. Try to get on top of this immediately. Dark Goblin not going to be hit by the Barbarian, bro. That's not what I wanted there. Good thing the guard was still there to distract. We are currently in the lead. Let's just set up the Valkyrie again. Now, if he has a big spell like a Lightning, that could be dangerous here. He's going to try to do that there. May as well just go for the Goblin Stein. Pop this ability in the Goblin Stein. Pretty easy defense there. Let me get this Ice Wizard here. We are getting more damage. Honestly, I kind of want to try to get this Valkyrie on tower. I think it might... No, it's not going to work. Okay. I was going to say, I think it might actually work, but did stop before it reached the tower. Here's the Dark Goblin. Let's get the poison on it. And there we go. That should be a good game. Hello, Aditi. Good to have you here. Not too bad. If he had like a Mega Knight with that, then maybe that would have been a lot worse to deal with, but didn't have that at all. Okay, that's not very great. Shouldn't be too much damage. Actually, it is going to be quite a bit. Let's just go for the guards here. Okay, that might still do something if it doesn't respond to it. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's get a Valkyrie down here. So it does have Logs, Skeletons, Archer Queen. Probably the classic 2.9. What's it called? Pigs here. The Earthquake. Let's pop that ability. I think I'm just going to go for mine on the Valkyrie here. Yeah, that's going to be nice to take everything out there. Doctor's still going to be a threat too. He does have Skeletons for it. Does miss the timing there. So a little bit of chip damage from the Doctor, and that honestly, oh wow, I think that's like 800 damage. That's pretty cool. No, I'm not going to do it. I wanted to go Graveyard there, but no, let's not do it. We got to watch out for the Flying Pigs coming in soon. I think, is he going to try to do it down the middle? I don't know what he's going to do here, to be honest with you. Doesn't, okay, now he does go for that Archer Queen ability. Doctor has so much money, it does a lot of damage now. And doesn't get the King Tower activation there. And I get a swing on tower. That feels like a scam. Not gonna lie, but you know, I ain't complaining. I'm gonna pop this ability. Let's go for a nice wizard. And we're gonna get ready for a graveyard here. It's got a little bit of damage there, but it's not a big deal. Right, like, yeah, there's the ability. Just gonna hit again. I may as well get that cannon off the board. Just get the Valkyrie here. What is he gonna do? There it is. I think he might try to go for the Earthquake with that. And he missed! Let's go! Didn't really need, I think I actually did with the guards there. Wait, he has his ability? What? I didn't realize that. I thought he didn't use it. Oh, this Valkyrie's still alive, by the way. The log is going to take it out before it reaches the tower, but that's fine. Let's get the poison on top of the Archer Queen now. Let's wait for the pigs. There they are. He's going to Earthquake again with the Tesla. Yes, he's gonna miss the tower at least. Made him waste his ability too. Let's try to set up a Goblin Stein here, maybe. We gotta watch out. Yep, there you go. Let's get the Tesla down hopefully in time. Yes, we do. I'm looking mainly to use this ability on top of the Archer Queen. Let's go for it now, though. Just to take out those pigs. Let's get the Goblin Stein in front of this immediately. And we get the great ability here. Really nice ability, and he does go for the Earthquake. Goblin Stein makes it to tower for just a little bit of damage there. Let's get a nice wizard down. Get another poison. Keep her inside the poison. Earthquake does hit everything here. But I'm just going to go in for a Goblin Stein with the Graveyard. No Earthquake and Cycle. Log is also going to be out. Let's get a poison down. And this could be a good game here. I think it is. Yep, there we go. I think, is that it? Do we get to League 4? No, we still need one more. One more to finally stop struggling in League 3. Level 15 Skeleton Barrel. This could be Mortar Bait here with the Dark Goblin. Haven't seen this variation in a bit. Never mind. He's going to have the Evolution Bats here. Let's get a Tesla down. Okay. So, Goblin Gang, Dark Goblin, Evolution Bats, Mega Knight. What was the other card he had? I kind of forgot already. But it looks like Mega Knight bait anyway, so we'll see what we can do against this. He's definitely going to think about going opposite lane, I feel like. No, okay. Oh yeah, Skeleton Bro. Let me do this here. I mistimed it. Oh god. That wasn't very good. A little bit of damage there. We'll just let the Dark Goblin go. It's basically even. So he has Bats, Goblin Gang, Dark Goblin for the Goblin Barrel. Or not the Goblin Barrel, the Graveyard. It's really the Dark Goblin behind King Tower that's going to be the most effective, I feel like. I think I have to poison his Skeleton Barrel if he does decide to go for it here. He's thinking about doing something. Okay, he's going to go for the Mega Knight. No Evolution Mega Knight here. Makes this a little bit easier for me. Let me pop this ability. Try to get as much damage on that Mega Knight here. We can let that go a little bit. Mega Knight is going to jump, but not going to be on tower, right? It is on tower for one shot there, unfortunately. Alright. Do this now. Pretty good timing there. I think we'll get the Goblin Stein here, yeah. I don't think that's enough for the Skeleton Barrel, actually. Yeah, it's definitely not. Let me do this Ice Wizard here. No, Mega Knight, don't jump. Okay, good. I need to find a way to go in here. And it should be a little bit easier than I'm making it seem. Archie, the guy who used to play fake Clash Royale game? No, I've never done that. I don't play any of the rip-off Clash Royale games. I gotta find a way to go in here. Honestly. I feel like I'm just not finding it. Let me do it now. Maybe that wasn't the best time, actually. Okay, this isn't so great. I'm actually really dangerously low on elixir here. No, I'm gonna destroy the Dark Goblin, destroy the Dark Goblin. Ah, Dark Goblin's not gonna die there. That's fine, though. It's just a little damage. Yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping up with this for some reason. I don't think it should be this hard. I think I just have to set something up on the opposite side. It's really the Dark Goblin. He's probably going to Mega Knight with this here. Wait, never mind. Yeah, let's go for the Dark Goblin now. And it is behind King Tower. Wait, I'm going to try to take the poison here. Unless he makes it a threat with the Miner, I'm just going to ignore that there. Yeah, he does try to make it a threat. And it is still a threat. Okay, that's getting a lot of damage there. Gotta accept some of this damage here. Okay. Let me just do this here. He doesn't have an Evolution Mega Knight, so we can't stop it for taking here. Let's get the poison on here immediately. Do hit the Goblin Gang there. But 30 seconds left. We are currently not in the lead. Oh, tell me that doesn't get on tower. It gets on tower. What? I thought that... Wow, okay. Okay, this isn't going very well, unfortunately. Those bats are going to get on tower, aren't they? Alright, unfortunately wasn't able to make it happen here. Unless if the poison and the doctor and the Goblin Sign ability can somehow make it happen. But it doesn't. Dark Goblin comes down on tower. Oh, man, I was trying my best there. I don't know, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's a match I really should not have lost. But for some reason, I just wasn't able to set up on the opposite side. Or maybe I should have just gone same lane as him. Okay. Starting to have doubts about like the range the Valkyrie actually has to actually target something else during her ability. I don't know if it would have gone towards the Ice Wizard there or not. And this does get on tower, unfortunately, but I'll just get the graveyard going. So, Knight, Ice Wizard, Cannon, Zappies, Ram Rider. Does he have a Fireball here? Evolution Mega Knight, really? Okay. Let's get the Valkyrie here. What is he going to do with this? He's going to go for the Ice Wizard there. Okay. No, okay, I thought that he was going to bypass the doctor there. But she didn't. Good. Since the school year's coming up, what the biggest piece of advice for my freshman? Like Cotto, wait. Cotto's our freshman, what? I don't know. Honestly. You just have to pay attention. Stay focused. That's really it. There's nothing special about school, really. Other than just... It's really just paying attention. Not being afraid to ask for help if you really need it, you know? Just for a light one day. Do you enjoy school? I mean, no, I never really cared for school. I always just went there for friends. Always just wanted to go home. I do know that if I put more effort into it, I could have been like probably a really high performing student, but I don't know, I just never cared, you know. Alright, we're still stuck in League 3. Still stuck here. I mean, I'm one game off right now. But I'm losing matches I genuinely think that I should not be losing. I'm just, for whatever reason, I might be making mistakes. So Dark Goblin Ice Spirit. Maybe it's log bait, we'll see. Okay, I don't know what the heck this is gonna be. So Baby Dragon, Dark Goblin, Ice Spirit. Barbarian, bro. Dark Goblin's what's throwing me off here. Ice Spirit as well. Yeah, let's just get the Valkyrie here. So a Royal Ghost. Maybe it's just another Mega Knight deck, honestly. Okay. I think this ability's worth going for. Yeah, it misses the kite there. This is gonna help me defend this a little bit, but I think I know that's gonna get a shot. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh, okay, good. I'm glad I was wrong. Glad I did not go for the Ice Wizard there. So it's Lumberjack Balloon. Did he actually? What else did he have here? Yeah, Lumberjack Balloon, Barbarian Bow, Baby Dragon, Ice Spirit. No, I think if he goes opposite way, I should just have Goblin Stern ready. Let's pop this ability now. That's gonna get on tower again. Gotta watch out for this balloon if he does decide to go for it. And there it is. Fortunately, this one is definitely gonna get on tower. How much is it gonna get? It does get one. It gets a second one as well. Okay. Let's just set up Gut Valkyrie again. Valkyrie should be easy here. Should get a lot of value. So go for the no, it doesn't go for the Dark Goblin here. There we go. We'll take the poison. I think I should just keep my Goblin Stone here. Do this as well. May as well pop this ability too. Take everything behind it. Does have arrows here. That doesn't get on tower, right? Good. Let's go for the graveyard. I feel like a Goblin Stone would be better here instead of a poison. It's possible. Might as well pop this ability now. Tell me that gets the Dark Goblin. That's the whole reason I played it. Good. Does he have lightning? Okay, it doesn't seem like he does. Just goes for the ability there. May as well just do this. Just for the arrows, but that's not going to kill it. There's the Dark Goblin. And finally, out of League 3. That took me a little bit longer than I think it should have. Hello, Axolotl. I appreciate you being here today, man. You finally got a max deck. What deck is it, though? Here we go, League 4. If I struggled so much at the end of League 3, I don't know what this is going to look like here. Okay, normal Goblin Burrow, not the evolution. Log bait and wall breakers. Okay, that's pretty cool. let's get the guards here. I probably should just went for the guards, honestly. That's not. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just go for the ability. I was gonna keep everything alive too. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, he completely failed the defense there. I'm gonna have to go for this Stone Tie. Yeah, okay. So Valkyrie Knight, Skeleton Army, Dark Goblin, Goblin Barrel, Hog Rider. Okay. This should be a good game one. We'll see if I actually am able to take the tower here. Does play the poison, or the skeleton over there. I'll take the poison. Is he back to the Hog Rider? There it is. Okay. And he has the Knight, the Evolution Witch as well. It's not. I don't know if it's as good anymore. I haven't really seen much of it, to be honest with you. Oh, this is crazy. That's a really good ability. Okay, that did not go the way I thought it was going to go. Alright, let's go, man. Not really that difficult. I'm just hoping we get to at least League 5 today. Let's go ahead and let him make the first play here. Classic splash out with Hero Tombstone is broken. I haven't really seen it around us often though. In a grand challenge or in this level of ranked. This might end up being... well, I don't know if it would be a giant with the graveyard because he does have Hero Musketeer. But we'll see. I actually tried using the Splash Yard with the Hero Tombstone before the 5 Elixir change. It did not go well. I did not know how to use that deck at all. Hero Musketeer, Ice Spirit. Really just thinking about Hog Rider now. And a Zap. Okay. Giant Skeleton. Okay. Giant Skeleton, maybe it's like Balloon. I was gonna say Balloon, but I don't think it's Balloon anymore. I mean, I guess it could technically still be. I don't know, I just feel like they would do that, but... Giant Skeleton Pigs. Goblin Gang. Ice Spirit. Kite it. Kite it. Good. That's what I needed there. Unfortunately, those Spirit Goblins gonna stay alive there. Honestly, I think I should just let them go. Oh my god, wait. This might be an opportunity. Goblin Gang and Skeleton Army out? Oh boy. If you block the bridge, that's the only chance. And he does actually block the bridge there. Unfortunately, he does cycle back. But... wait, did I just mess it up? Yes, I thought I did. He has an Evolution Witch as well. Alright, Musketeer is still alive there. I did not want that. Thankfully, the tower does target her there. I think I gotta pop this ability here just to try to get to the witch. And it goes towards the musketeer. That's not good. There shouldn't be too much damage here, though. Okay. What am I doing here? Evolution Witch, Scouts Army, Goblin Gang, Giant Scouts, and Pigs. I kind of want to do this here. This is going to possibly get on top of that? No, it's not. Musketeer is going to get taken out, though. Now let's do this here. I think we're going to get a Barbara on top of that witch, too. She's going to stay alive there. I need to find a good way to go in, but I'm not sure how to make that happen. I need a graveyard with the poison. Maybe a Goblinstein to tank for it. May as well just do this now. Alright, I need the Valkyrie desperately here. Guess we're just not going to be able to do it on its own. Yeah, go for the ability. Try to get that on the Musketeer. But it's not going to happen. Ice Spirit stops it. Musketeer's still alive. Okay. This is very unfortunate. But I gotta go for this here. The ability's not hitting the one pig. That's going to be a good amount of damage for him, too. Alright. I think I just have to do this here. Alright, we do hit the Skeleton Army at the very least. That is a good amount of damage. He does have the zap ready. Please, Valkyrie, take that out. That one pig goes towards tower there, unfortunately. Alright, this is my real only chance here. Skeleton Army's out! Skeleton Army's out, now I don't gotta worry about it, but he does immediately go in. I gotta get the damage I'm looking for here. Try to go with the ice, so just slow it down a little bit. But I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think poison does enough in time. No, I don't think it does. Oh, man. Another match I feel like I'm struggling in a way where I feel like I shouldn't be. Because, okay, Witch, Skeleton Army, Goblin Gang, I should have very good answers against that. But unfortunately, it just did not work there. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, to be honest with you. I really don't. I think I'm just getting overwhelmed. But I'm not sure. We'll try to figure it out. And Valkyrie not going towards the witch there. I really thought it was going to. But it didn't. Alright, there's a Hog Rider. Let's do this here. Actually, that's not really what I wanted. It's fine, though. Now we can pop this ability into the Dark Goblin. It kind of looks like a Mega Knight Hog Rider, possibly. You have Witch, Dark Goblin, Hog Rider. I already forgot what else. Doesn't matter, though. There it is. Okay. Let's not be aggressive here with the ability. That guard might be able to get some damage. That's good. So Hog Rider, Mega Knight, possibly going to be with Lightning as well. I've seen a lot of that going around. Evolution Witch is... I don't know how to feel. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't be as good as it once was, obviously, but I have a feeling it might still be pretty good. Yeah, alright. Does go for that ability. Shouldn't do much, though. I'm really hoping this can do well against the Witch on her own. Yeah, it doesn't go for a Mega Knight there. That's good. hit every single goblin there. Let's pop this ability. And unfortunately not going to work. Mega Knight does knock it back a lot there. Alright, I think I just have to go for this Valkyrie here. Alright, that's good. Let's get a poison on top of this too. Please walk into that. Good. Okay. So far, solid defense, but haven't really gotten much offense in. And I'm worried he's going to have lightning. I just have a feeling that if I go in for the graveyard, he's just going to get a really good counter push out of it. Yeah, I think I was right in my suspicion there. Let me do this again. Actually, with the help of the Barbell, I shouldn't have gone for that Barbell. Now he's going to go... Oh, I think I might have messed up, actually. Alright. Oh, this isn't going to do it, is it? I need to get the guards down, I think. And it doesn't... Actually, it does work. Wow, that was something. Which gets one shot on tower. God, I hate this. He just keeps setting up. He just keeps setting up and he's getting away with it. Please tell me I can get this ability down in time. I do, but I gotta use the barbell here. I feel like... Oh, I think I might have messed that up too. Now he's gonna go for the Goblin Bro. That's honestly the... Oh boy. Actually, can I afford the Goblin Stein this time again? Go for it. Go for it. Oh god, he didn't really go for it the way that he should have for that to work for me. Those goblins did not get on tower there. He might try to Mega Knight this immediately. Okay, no he didn't. Went for the cannon instead. I think I'm gonna just hope for the best here. In terms of damage. Don't. Okay. Goes for the barrel. Hog Rider needs to go down here. It's not really being targeted by anything. Good thing it didn't make its way towards the tower there. Let me just poison this down here. Get the Valkyrie down. God, this is a lot. There's the barrel again, but we do have the Barbarian Bro back in cycle. Unless if he has like a lightning here. Pretty sure we got this game. Yeah, we got it. Let's go, dude. Didn't really have the opportunity to go in like I wanted, but still managed to defend pretty decently that match. Is it possible I can join your clan? Hello, Samantha. Yeah, the clan should be open. It should just be this, really. Yeah, it should be good. So, I'm realizing that I think in the last ranked stream that I did, Valkyrie was super broken. Now I feel like she's not going towards the things that I want her to go towards. And it might be a misjudgment on my part from like not knowing what the distance needs to be for her to chain onto something else. Hello, 2.6 log. Hello, Elijah. Furnace Skeleton Barrel. What happened to the Tornado Val combo? I'm just not using it, honestly. Wow, didn't even need the guards there. Didn't realize that. That's okay. Minor Wall Breakers, Skeleton Barrel. Ice Spirit, I believe. No, Furnace. Berserker. Barbarian Bro, that's 6. Barbarian Bro being the one spell. Yeah, I think I just have to. How does he defend his Valkyrie? Just have the Berserker there. Is he going to pop the ability? Yes, he is. But it is 3 Elixir. I think I want to immediately go in for this here. Let's go for the Zap. That is going to stop him, but the Ice Wizard's going to get on tower for some chip damage. Does he have Evolution Wall Breakers? I didn't really pay attention to that. I think he might. And I think he might go for it here. Actually, he has a Skeleton Bro too. Alright, let's set up a Goblin Stein here. Okay, he's not going to go in immediately. There it is. Let's just play it safe here. That Tesla really didn't do it the way I wanted it to there. Please tell me that takes out the... No, it doesn't. I'm not exactly worried about that miner. Let's not pop this ability. I think that's not enough to stop the wall breakers. I don't know if it was. They might have like poison or maybe a fireball. Okay, that's interesting. Kind of let the miner go. Not everything else though. Let's take this ability. Okay, good. It's not going to take out the furnace, but that's fine. I'm going to go for the poison now for that. Let me do this here, just to be safe. That miner is going to let him get on tower there, unfortunately, but that's okay. Now we can set up a goblin stun on the other side. Rascal's in the back. Let's get the Ice Wizard here. And I think what I'll do, I won't go for the Valkyrie, but let's go for this graveyard. Doesn't play anything directly on top of the, what's it called? The graveyard there. Valkyrie, don't fail me now. Good. Please tell me that wasn't poorly timed. It was! Okay, not anymore. Did it go back down? Let's not worry about the miner. Let's worry about the wall breakers instead. Tries to zap it, but it's not going to work. With the zap out, I kind of want to go in here. Miner not really doing too much damage. Graveyard is going to get on tower ability as well. There we go. That might be tower down. Is it tower down? Okay. It's not tower down. Oh, Valkyrie, do it. Do it, Valkyrie. Do it. Yes, let's go. The times when Valk failed you in that. Yes. It's happened too often. Nice little win there. He played a minor bait, which was interesting. Here we go. Honestly, I don't even know what to cycle against that. I feel like everything I play will just die against it. Yeah. Okay, let me set up a Tesla here. Please tell me that gets all the minions. No, it's not. That's fine, though. Question, what's he going to do about this? Okay. Let's get an Ice Wizard here. Baby Dragon is going to go down. That's important. Now, let's not do anything just yet. Not just yet. Okay. I'm starting to learn. Oh my god, it stays alive. What? I didn't believe in it, but good thing I did. Now we immediately go in here. He does have the minions. But that's a lot of damage on tower. However, this might be some trouble here. So, let me get the Valkyrie here. You might try to pop this ability. I think I have to pop mine here. Get that bandit off the board. All of this damage doesn't matter. We defend it. Let's go, dude. A little bit of damage for what we got. That's perfectly fine. So, he does have Dark Prince. The hero Dark Prince, that is. Has the minions, P.E.K.K.A, Bandit, Zap, I believe. Yeah, he had Zap there. Let's get a Tesla down again. He might go for P.E.K.K.A or something. Oh, he has Baby Dragon, actually. I forgot about that. Does he have Battle Ram? If he has Battle Ram, then that's going to have crazy synergy with the hero Dark Prince. He might have Fireball, too. Okay, never mind. Let me do this here, actually, because I feel like I can just take this tower. Yeah, let's go for the poison. And that's still a threat. He still has to respond to that, so that's going to at least put his elixir not exactly where he wants it. Let me do it like this, actually. Let's not pop this ability. That ability wouldn't do anything. Not unless it hits the baby dragon. Now we can pop the ability. That's an amazing ability too. Really nice so far. Let's just get the Valkyrie down here. I'm not going to pop this ability. Let's just let it go. And go in for the graveyard again. And I'm going to be shocked if this isn't tower down here. And it is. Let's go, dude. Against P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. All right. Pretty good. Not a traditional P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam deck, but that's fine. I feel like if he had the Battle Ram instead of the Baby Dragon, then that would have definitely been harder. Here we go. My goal is to try to get to League 5 today, so we still got a lot of times in our hand. Time in my hands. God, sometimes I don't really know what to do against this. I mean, he might take that elixir and, like, go all in with it or something. Okay, never mind. Wait. No ability just yet. Not unless he plays something behind us. Okay. There's the thing. Let me just get the Ice Wizard on top of that so we can't use the ability. I don't know if the ability would actually help it get on tower. I don't really know. But I feel like it would. At least death damage. I don't really want to give it to him. Because a Baby Dragon, Lumberjack Balloon, Infernal Dragon. That's not fun. Let me just, like, let him do this. I'm not going to pop this ability. Unless he does that. But a really easy kite here should deal with this Infernal Dragon, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's incredible. Alright. Hello, BKCR. Good to have you here, buddy. Now, here's what I'm going to do. No freeze and cycle. Let's just see how this deals with it. Does he pop that ability? He doesn't. Okay, I guess maybe I don't need an Ice Wizard then. Maybe I do, though. I don't know. I've come to serve my master. Hello. It is nice to have you here. So, Lumberjack. Let's wait for him to play it, yeah? Doesn't play it. I do not play Expo Left Froggy. I do not. I'm not really a fan of Expo, to be honest with you. I don't prefer it. I played that Valkyrie on the wrong spot. Oh god, that's definitely not good. Let's get the Ice Wizard here. Baby Dragon is on top of the tower. He does have a freeze too. Is he gonna go for it for the Lumberjack? Yes, he does. Unfortunately, I didn't. I was gonna go for the Barbell to stop it, but I didn't do it in time, unfortunately. You know what? I'm gonna just go in here. Let's see how this goes. Please don't go badly. Oh no, he's gonna stack up. That's not good. He's gonna have to do something there. Yeah, okay. Let's get the guards here. Oh, that's. No, let's get the guards here. Let me not. Wow, I think I lost. The thingamajiggy, please stun it. Oh my god. Oh, I think it's over. All right, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure if I overthought that defense there. I had Tesla to place, but I just didn't go for it. Mainly because I was worried about everything else. Lumberjack Balloon Freeze. I've had better time against it with the same deck. I just think that that graveyard I went for, all it does is it puts me down an elixir and then it helps him build up a bigger push. I don't really know how to recognize when that's going to happen. I guess I can, actually. But what I'm trying to say is that I struggle with finding the right moment to actually go in. It's like the one thing I struggle with the most. Yeah, we'll pop this ability here. I have a feeling this could work. Let's just go for the poison. Okay, actually it did work. If a barbarian gets on tower, that's fine. Keshar Paidal. Okay, we do a 1v1. I'm not... I used to do viewer tournaments, but I don't really think that right now is a good time for it. Is this your deck or a meta one? I would say it's a meta deck, but it's the deck that I've chosen to main. It's a real deck, but I think it might be slightly modified by me. Because normally it has the Evolution Goblin Cage in it. This one has the Evolution Tesla instead. It's kind of really the only real difference, though. Does he have a NATO for that? No, he doesn't. Let's do this here. This might be too aggressive, but let's just do it. He should be low on Elixir, for at least like at 3 right now. Okay, he had Zap there. I don't know why he waited so long. Kind of have to let that wizard die, I feel like. Okay, here's what I think he might do. Might try to pop that ability, so let's just go for the Ice Wizard to tank for a little bit. Never mind, I died. Don't tell me I died. Oh my god, what a crazy defense. Not gonna lie. Let's pop this ability. Oh my god, everything walks into the ability. That was amazing. P.E.K.K.A the back right now. Do it. He didn't do it. I definitely want to do this again. The only problem is that I feel like I'm helping him get a counter push out of this. But he goes for the guards here. I'm not exactly worried about the guards. Let me get the Goblin Sun on either side just to play it safe. We have Evolution Tesla for that, Evolution Battle Ram, whenever it does decide to come down. It's got a poison here. Let's wait. Let's get this ability here. Kill that wizard now. Good. Alright. Really nice Evolution Tesla too. And that's a great defense. It's not over just yet. I'm not going to pop this ability just yet. Let's wait to see if he supports it more. No, he's not, so that should deal with it on its own. P.E.K.K.A the back. P.E.K.K.A the back. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. He didn't do it. Okay. He might try to ability that. I don't understand why he needs... I'm trying to... Listen, I've seen this play multiple times. They go for the ability on the Hero Wizard, and it stops my chain, my Doctor ability from damaging everything and killing the wizard. He just did not want to do it. But I guess that's fine. I'm gonna just go in, honestly. Yeah, then he just gave up. Let's go. He had vines the whole time, too. That would have been interesting. I'm his manager and his girlfriend. Boy, that's weird. BK. That's funny. Oh my god. I want to get railed by you. What? What? What the hell? Oh, you mean attorney? That would be interesting, huh? Okay, I don't know how I'm going to defend this here. I can defend it. Just gotta have this Goblin Stein ready, really. Like, right over here. So, Skeleton Dragons and Elite Barbarians. That's interesting. Is this gonna get on that tower? No, no, it didn't. Oh, good thing I didn't even go for the ability. Okay. Valkyrie. Let me... Oh, God, yes. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Oh, my God. I didn't even need the part, bro. Wow, dude. That's actually so stupid. I was going to go for the thingamajig here, right? But I'm like, let's just place it here in case he does something. And then he went for the fucking battle ram. Wow, I'm surprised how much value that ability just got. I was busy, but I managed to get here. Hi, Tag. It's good to have you here, man. No worries. If you're busy, man. It don't matter. Battle Ram, Mega Knight, Zappies, Elite Barbarians. Those are 4 cards. Mega Knight's 5. Did I count Mega Knight already? No, Skeleton Dragons are 5. Let's not worry about the Sappies there. Just let it get damage if it gets damage. Let's kind of let everything do it what it needs to do here. Alright. I'm going to split the guards here. I feel like Goblinstein would be better against the Elite Barbarians than the, whatever else. I forgot. Than the guards. Oh, he plays that right into it, too. It's going to be a really good ability. It's not enough to take them out, unfortunately. Stop right there! Don't get any closer! He gets 1 shot on tower. That's fine. Okay. Here's the problem. I am not being aggressive, which means I'm not able to make my way into his tower. Let's do this here. Oh, yeah. Let me just pop this ability. Mega Knight, don't splash. Thank you. So, yes, Hero Berserker in this as well. Is he going to Mega Knight with it? Yeah, I think he's actually going to Mega Knight with this. Let me go opposite lane here. I thought he was going to Mega Knight that. That's why I did that, but unfortunately, that's not what he did. Now let's get this Goblinstein here. Kite this all here. The Skeletal Dragons are not going to die, though. Only one of them is. We can pop this ability right now, I feel like. I probably should have waited on the ability, actually. But honestly, does it matter? It does matter. It does matter. Berserker's broken. Oh my god. Don't jump. Don't. Not even go. He didn't jump. No. No. He's going to get on tower. Okay, that's fine. Arrows are out. I'm going in. Good timing, too. Really good timing. That's not going to kill the Elite Barbarians, but we're still going to get the ability on them. And I think I might just try to get a Valkyrie here. There we go. Oh, this is great. Ability? Is it going to work? It kind of does, actually. Don't let the Zappies get on tower. One of them is going to get on tower, but honestly, that's fine. Should I just... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go in here. He might Elite Barbarians that immediately. Okay, yes he does. I'm okay with getting the ability on that. Here's what I kind of want to try. Right, hold on a minute. So we got to be careful about the... No, I messed it up. No, I messed it up. I messed it up. I messed it up. Pop the ability anyways. Go for the Barbarian Barrel. Distract a little bit. Okay. This isn't so bad, actually. But actually, yes it is. Yes it is. Ability! Save me! Oh my god, the Elite Barbarian is on tower. I lost. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell happened there. Maybe it was the graveyard. I don't even remember if I was not did low on damage there. What if you change graveyard to mortar? This is a mortar deck. I never thought of that. Genuinely. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I don't know why I'm losing to Elite Barbarians. I just honestly think that it's not really that good. I just feel like I have to be making mistakes. I think that's what it is, but I just don't know what it is. Like, for example, that last match, I went for a graveyard when he has a Mega Knight on the field, which is only really going to help him build up his push, right? Even if it's opposite lane, it's actually worse, because then I have to deal with 2 lanes there, and that's not really going to work out. So I really just need to have better defense so that I don't end up in a position where I need to go in too much. And speak of the devil. Okay, unfortunately, the bad thing is that I won't have this ability immediately. Let's go for it now, though. There we go. Good thing I went for the Valkyrie there. I don't think the guards would have done as great of a job. This Archer Queen is definitely going to be a problem, though. And also, I just don't understand. How is he being super aggressive and not being punished for it? Okay, that's very not good. Let me just set this up here. Alright, Elite Barbarians, Archer Queen, Berserker, Log Skeletons. Okay. You know, let's get the guards down. Let's let him pop his ability if he does. And he does! Let's go for this graveyard now. My doctor died. What? I didn't even realize he was going to get evaporated there. He might think this is a good opportunity for him to go in. So Archer Queen is alive. Get this down in time. Archer Queen doesn't get on tower, thankfully. I'm gonna just go for it. Should be easy. Don't even need the guards there. Let's go to naked graveyard. I kind of just want to get an excuse to poison his tower here. Which I'm not really getting, to be honest with you. We're getting a little bit of lucky damage, though. And he decides to rock it. Let's just do this here. I don't really know what else to do, to be honest with you. And that does get on tower. We're going to take the poison on top of the Archer Queen. Didn't need it. But at least that's more tower damage. He's probably just going to start rocket cycling. And there it is. No NATO in the last second there. Let's go for this Goblinstein. Let's get a Barbarian Barrel on top of this too. I want to kill her immediately. So, Graveyard needs to be getting a good amount of damage because Rocket does like 500 something. Which is not great. I'm going to be down damage in just one more Rocket after this one. I think I could set up a Valkyrie here though. It is triple elixir. We could tank for it with the Goblinstein. He can't stop the tankage. And then all I have to do is pop his ability here, take out those Elite Barbarians. Get the Barbarian Bro in there too. Get a poison on tower just in case. Those numbers matter. He's probably going to want to rock it soon. Let me just get this Archer Queen ability here. Not Archer Queen, but freaking Valkyrie. And it gets to tower! Oh, that is crazy. Even before the rocket hits. Let's go, dude. Currently, feel like I'm struggling a little bit, but not too much. Hate how you've spent $15 to get Hero Valk to play meta. I actually got it for free because I have the 200 hero coins. Hero Berserker is also free. Elite Barbarians are also free. Ice Wizard, next hero. I'm not sure. You have to spend it. Sorry, I misread that. You do, but if you have the hero coin saved up, then you can get it for free. Should I just... Yeah, I'll go for the Ice Wizard here. I was going to go Barbro, but I wanted to go for Ice Wizard instead for some reason. So, what does he have here? He has... Ooh, I think this might be Mega Knight. And as soon as I... as soon as I say it. Alright, big question. Does he have opposite lane pressure? Does he decide to do anything opposite lane? So let's take this ability here. Hopefully Mega Knight's able to go down from that. Oh god, it's not dead. I think Doctor can actually do it though, before it dies. Yes, it does. Let's go. So it's definitely Mega Knight bait. I mean, it doesn't look like the traditional one. He might not have Inferno Dragon, is what I mean by that. And Evolution Inferno Dragon would be a big problem if he had it. Should I have done that? No. I shouldn't have done that. Good. Let me just do this here, honestly. No way you have enough for a Mega Knight here. Oh my god. No, oh, he actually... Oh, damn. That's kind of bad, actually. Oh, that's really not good. I'm going to have to just trust that that's not going to be towered down there. And it's not. That is a lot of damage. No wall breakers. If I'm not wrong, no Goblin Gang either. Has the Goblins instead. Let me just set a Valkyrie here to play safe. I'm going to try to set up a Mega Knight. Or not a Mega Knight, but a... this Goblin sign here. There is the thing, though. Let's just do this, honestly. He has to Mega Knight that or something. Let's get a poison here, too. That's going to stay a threat. Let's get a Tesla down immediately. Oh my god, it's not going to come down immediately on top of the... Don't get too much damage! If he has a big spell, this is going to be trouble. Do we catch the Miner? Miner's not caught. Miner's not caught. Is that enough? 26 HP. Let's go. I would have lost if he took that tower because Mega Knight was on my tower on the other side. Hello, Axolotl. Good to have you back here. It's like 7 battle passes getting enough hero shards, and every battle pass is a month. I think it only takes 3 or maybe 4 at most. Not 7 though. Okay. Barbarian Burrow, Knight Skeletons. This could be a graveyard, maybe. Never mind. Wow, mortar bait? I'm gonna take the poison here. So he's back to Knight. He'll be back to mortar in just one more card. And there it is. Unfortunately, 4 elixir for that is not good because he's just going to go for ability if he wants to. And he doesn't. So, I need to find a way to not let my Valkyrie get out of cycle. Alright, really nice defense there. Unfortunately for him, he went for the mortar during my ability. So really nice, easy defense. Does he have log here? No, he has Berserker. Does that take it out, though? It almost does. It does. Let's go. So, Berserker, and he has the Barbarian Burrow. Let's just go ahead and do that there. Berserker, Knight, Mortar, Barbarian Burrow. Skeletons. There's 5 cards. I forget if he has another card. We're gonna go for this ability still. Does he protect the princess against this? Yes, he does, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go for a poison here, though. Maybe I didn't need to, but I did it just in case. Either way, he doesn't get aggressive here. Here's what I do want to do, though. You can't really do anything to stop that. I'll get an Evolution Tesla here for this princess here. I'm worried he might have like a fireball hidden. So I'm not gonna like... I don't know, I forgot what I was going to say there. I think he might have a fireball. I don't know if that's what he has. Goblinstein is going to make it towards tower here. Tries to take out the doctor, but the ability is still going to get there. Let's get an Ice Wizard in the back. Let's see if he does have a fireball or not. Okay, well, it doesn't have a fireball there. Let's wait just a bit. Now let's pop this ability. That was not a great ability, actually. I gotta get a Goblinstein down here. This mortar shouldn't be able to survive. I don't think I need to go for this ability here. 1 goblin gets on tower. Not a big deal, though. Let's do this here. This is an easy way to get rid of that mortar. And it even takes out the Berserker before he pops that ability. I'm not going to go for this ability myself. Let's just keep taking the poisons on tower. We're in triple elixir now. Those princesses could be a problem. Let's get a Goblinstein down just to play it safe. Alright, we can hit everything with this here.
And he does have a rocket. Pulling it out at the very last second, though. 30 seconds left until this match is over, and I don't think the rocket by itself is going to be able to do anything. But I got to be really careful not to let a single mortar shot come through. I think it's time to go for a graveyard here. Maybe I could have popped that ability on the Valkyrie there, too. Could have been great, but not going to be necessary. Let's go. Graveyard's going to take the game. Wait, what?
Tack, cat, P-word, woman. Facts, so tack equals woman.
That's a crazy stretch. Yeah, it is.
Hello, Tack, Axolotl, BK. Glad to have you guys here. Okay. BK's profile picture has an X, and if you times that by 2, that's 2 X's, but 2 X chromosomes makes a woman. What are you on about? That's a dang good question, ain't it? That NATO was also really aggressive, but my graveyard was absolutely terrible.
My graveyard was terrible. What the hell?
I played in the wrong position by accident. Let me just do a Tesla here. So it is going to be Miner Magic Archer. I haven't seen this deck in a while. So Wall Breakers has Magic Archer, to Spear Goblins, Knight, Miner. Those are, what, 5 cards? Yeah. He has NATO as a 6th. And he is going to try to do the same thing again. Honestly, I'm just going to let this happen here. It's not really a big deal. I have a... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I have a suspicion he doesn't have a way to stop the Valkyrie, but he does have Knight there. By itself, it does do it. Let me just do Ice Wizard here. Maybe he goes for a poison. He might try to apply some pressure. Opposite lane or something. Yeah, I had a feeling. Tesla's going to be there to stop it. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to pop this ability. Just kind of want to get my elixir back here.
No way Miner doesn't do that in time to stop it from getting a shot. What?
That's crazy. Let me just do this, honestly. Yeah, that's a really good poison. That's a dead Magic Archer, too. Does it get a shot on tower still? Almost, but not there. I think I'm going to pop this ability here. Easily go for the Barbarian Bow here. What does he have for this? He has to go for the Magic Archer. Let's get a poison on top of the tower. Log does come down. Skeleton's still getting on top of the tower, though. That was some pretty good damage.
Not really winning by too much here, though.
I think I'm going to worry more about the Spear Goblins than the Miner there. Miner damage. I do need to worry about it, but I just don't really want to. Let's get an Ice Wizard here. He's still obviously going to think about opposite lane, right?
He might try to NATO this, so
Let's pop this ability immediately. And he does still get the lineup, but it stops the damage. He might go Bomb Tower. I don't know. Let's do this here. Oh no, Spear Goblin's going to be there for the graveyard now. Let's get a poison. No, let's not do that just yet. A good amount of damage here, keeping me in the lead. Got to watch out for those minor chip damage, though, because I have been ignoring them a lot. Let's let the Miner go. It's mostly trying to be cautious about lining up something for him. Okay, that did not go the way I thought it was going to go there. Magic Archer not going to line up on tower just yet. Did get one shot earlier, though. I think that with the Spear Goblins out, I should be going for Graveyards by themselves. Let's set up a Goblin Stein, maybe, by itself. I was thinking he might try to pull something there, but...
He has to go Spear Goblins here or block the bridge.
And he does block the bridge, unfortunately. So I'm just going to let that happen. We're still getting some couple bits of damage here and there.
Miner doesn't come on top of the tower. Let's make sure he can't get a Magic Archer here. Go for the
ability.
And he misses the NATO. He misses the NATO. Now he's going to panic about that damage. Let's go in for the Goblin Stein Graveyard. Miner's going to come in again, but I think the guards might be able to do it by themselves. Let's get a Barbarian Brawl. Not on top of the wall breakers. Just to make sure he can't get the Magic Archer.
Oh, yeah, that's great. And guards are getting on top of the tower opposite lane, too. That's a lot of damage on tower. Let's go, dude. Great game there. Samantha plays CR equals woman easiest transition. What? What does that mean? Nah, bro. Only men play. Great gameplay. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I feel like the ignoring the miner was risky because he does get about 400 to 500 damage each time, but I felt like I could keep up with it, and I had to worry more about the Magic Archer lining up on tower. Okay, this is too easy of an ability. Kind of just fed me that, to be honest with you. Also, no Barbarian, bro. He has Snowball. What is he going to do about this? Okay, he does have the bomb tower ready. But a decent amount of damage does come through. I got to be a little careful here. I don't want to be super aggressive. I think he might try to go for a balloon, so we'll try to poison this. Let's just poison it now. Let's make sure we ignore the miner again.
We want to make sure Musketeer doesn't get on tower. That's like
The real threat there. Miner is going to get a lot of chip damage, though, but that's honestly okay. I think we just need to watch out for balloons, really. Okay, this should cover for the balloon ability. Doctor will be there to help, too. And I think, honestly, let's just get a graveyard here. I mean, what can he really do? He has Snowball, Ice Golem, Skeletons. Skeletons aren't going to do it.
Skeletons pile up on tower. Snowball does come down, but not before a good amount of damage comes through.
Oh, God. I was like, is there a fire?
I was reading chat for a little bit, and I heard, like, flames. It was just the emote.
Okay, that's crazy. Let me get a Valkyrie down. He might have the Evolution Musketeer in Cycle now, so we got to be careful about that. On top of the Tesla or the Doctor, even. Let's get the Ice Wizard here. I don't know. I mean, what could he even do? I mean, on top of the Ice Wizard, I
don't think that's worth it. Guards are going to block the ability.
Miner not even going to get on top of the tower or on top of the Tesla. He doesn't even pop that ability either. I'm going to have to poison this, unfortunately. Just to be sure that that doesn't get on top of the tower. Alright, he does have Ice Golem. He's like saving it or something. Okay, never mind. So he has to bomb tower this, right? Let's wait to see if he actually does block it. He doesn't. Let's go in. Let's not get a poison down. Let's just kind of let him go in again. We're getting some good damage here. Let me get a poison here just in case. That Musketeer might get one shot on tower. Nope, never mind. That's always great. Does he decide to switch lanes here is the question. No, he doesn't. Honestly, I kind of just want to play a Goblin Stein into this. That's going to help me damage this down. And I could just get another Tesla. He could try to go opposite lane, but I still have poison in him. And an Ice Wizard. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure here. I don't know if it's worth it, but we're going to go for it anyways. Let's get this poison down again. Tesla's still there. Even if he pops the ability, I think the poison's going to help it take it out. And damage is coming on top of the tower, too. That's keeping me in the lead. Not good game just yet. And I can't say it's good game just yet because one balloon connection could be it. And there we go. He is going to try to make it happen. Evolution Musketeer does come down there. Gotta watch out for the Tesla there. Okay, now we can go for the Tesla. Is that going to be enough? He's going to want to go in again. Let's get a poison down. Try to slow this down immediately. Goblinstein. We do have the Evolution Tesla here if we need it. And we're going to need it, so let's go for it now. May as well pop this ability to play it safe.
Balloon?
I don't think it got on tower for death damage, actually. This might actually get a lot of damage here. I'm going to try to play the Tesla.
It's actually on top of the miner. It's not going to retarget.
Wait a minute. But now he goes opposite lane. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that we might be able to take the game before he's able to. Let's go, dude. That was great. I could have messed up there. I had my Tesla way out of cycle during that other balloon push, but I was totally fine. Slowly making our way up to League 5, doing a little bit better here. Can I join your clan? Yeah, it's on the chat that BK just posted. You can join, bro. Do I stream daily? No, unfortunately, I don't do it daily. I do it whenever I can. I have a pretty unpredictable schedule, so... But I try to do it as often as possible. That is interesting. I am very curious. What could this Valkyrie do for me here? It's on tower for a little bit, but I don't even know if that was worth it. That was a lot of elixir for that. Alright. Unfortunately, Giant is going to get some damage, but... No, I was going to say but. The Goblinstein might be able to get some of that back, but it's not going to. Skeleton Army is going to be there. Can this stay alive, though? Because if it can... It's not going to, actually. I was going to try to get a Graveyard as soon as that did, but... Maybe I should have Graveyard, actually, because the Doctor would have stayed alive. That would have been good. Okay, I can't tell if he has Graveyard or not. He might. Let's just get a Poison here. Why is every Clash streamer stream at like 1 or 2 a.m.? I'm sorry, man. I just stream a little later in general. How is everyone? Hello, iLawless. I'm doing pretty good. Hope everyone is doing a good job, too. A good job. What am I saying? Let's not worry about the Giant. Gotta worry about the Sparky instead. Sparky shoots. We can go for this Goblinstein now. Pretty solid defense. Wizard is going to clean up. And he has Skeleton Army. He does use the Skeleton Army here. I'm not going to lie. Honestly, if he Giants with this, let's just go in here. Does he Giant now to block the bridge? No, he doesn't. I'm not going to pop this ability. I think it would be a waste. We're going to get some good damage on tower. Does he have a zap?
Arrows are going to come down, but now let's pop this ability. And it's going to make its way towards the tower and get more damage. And skeletons are still alive.
That was a really good amount of damage there. Let me just go guards here to cycle and apply pressure. Let's go for the Skeleton Army. At least that's not going to be there. There's something to worry about. Let's get an Ice Wizard again.
All right, guys, I'm going to do it. Defensive Graveyard.
Distract the Sparky. That's the #1 priority right now. Poison this immediately. Let's go for the Valkyrie for that Wizard and the Sparky. Wizard can get 1 splash on tower. It's not even going to. Let's do the Tesla again. This could be very easy to mess up, by the way. Keep that in mind. Let me just go for the guards right now, because I don't want to leak too much elixir here. Sparky's going to shoot. That's good. Let's get the Valkyrie on time here. But Sparky is going to die. That's the number one concern there. That's good.
So far, really nice defense coming out.
Let's get a Goblinstein the opposite side right now. We haven't been using the Goblinstein defensively, so that's okay. I can go for that to try to set up a graveyard if he decides to keep going in. And here's what I'm going to do. Let's get a graveyard. He has to go for the Skeleton Army, right? There you freaking go. But I got to watch out for the Sparky here.
There we go.
Good game. Is that enough to get me League 5? Oh, I still have 2 more to go. I was so excited for a little bit there. Do you host tournaments or 1v1s? I sometimes have. I would be more open to doing it too if you guys want. I feel like I would want to do it as like a planned thing though. Like maybe an entire stream dedicated to that. The fact that Sparky can still shoot under Goblinstein ability is crazy. Well, no, not really. I mean, yes, it's electricity, but it doesn't stun. The Doctor is what stuns whenever he shoots. Let's get a Valkyrie here. So it looks like we could be facing Mortar Bait here. And let me just get a Goblinstein for this. Then let's pop this Valkyrie ability. And I should be able to take out the cannon cart. Does have Fireball Log here, which is really good to know. He has the Log and not the Barbarian Barrel. So, number one thing to understand is that I like to use the Goblinstein defensively against the Mortar, because if they Fireball it, guess what? The ability still takes out the Mortar before it can get a shot on top of the Doctor to actually take it out. But he has Fireball Log. Normally they have Barbarian Barrel, so they can't kill it, but he has Log, so we gotta watch out for that. But then again, we have Hero Valkyrie. Hero Valkyrie, so it might not matter. Excelled in his prime had 5k viewers at one point, right, BK? No. My highest viewer count peaked at around 700. But that was for like a small 10 seconds. It wasn't for like very long. There was like a good 400 people at one point, but that was mostly because the algorithm was pushing me a lot at the time. And also, a lot of people were just scrolling by. None of them really stayed, which is totally fine. I would say that my average viewer count is more likely around 100 to 200 sometimes. Okay, I think I just lost my tower here. I gotta be honest with you. One Barbell saves me my entire tower, and I'm very thankful for that. That's pretty long. Excel is also coached by a Molite person. No, I'm not. So, I feel like I don't really know how to describe this. My viewer count has been staying pretty low a lot recently for a majority of streams, and I believe it's mostly because of inconsistency. Because normally I think that the algorithm likes to promote whoever's consistent sometimes. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest with you, but it works somehow. I'm going to still try to save this tower, but I don't think it's possible. So I messed up, unfortunately, in this match. That graveyard wasn't great. And also Hero Berserker with the Skeleton Bro came down immediately. I don't know how he had... I believe it's 5 Elixir. But then it's 8 with the ability. Okay, let's go in for another one. But yeah, I would be being more consistent, but I just suck at it, honestly. I get really nervous. It's either I just get really nervous or I just get really demotivated very easily for some reason. So yeah, being consistent has been a big challenge for me overall throughout my YouTube channel, but not really a big deal. Do I want to use this ability? Okay. Actually, I kind of think I do. Try to get the Sun Tower for some damage. Because any kind of damage matters right now. Because he's probably playing Lava Hound. I kind of wish he was playing Lava Hound now. Okay. Goblinstein should be able to deal with this with the Tesla.
So it's not going to be Lava Hound. That's good.
That's a little refreshing. I feel like Lava Hound is like one of the hardest
decks for me to ever play against.
Regardless of what deck I'm playing with. I just suck against it. So Royal Ghosts, Elite Barbarians, Musketeers, Skeleton Dragons. Those are the 4 cards that I kept track of. Electro Spirit's the 5th. Now he should have his Elite Barbarians in hand right now. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, to be honest with you. Does he split it, though? It's the real question I have. Let me just go for the Valkyrie here, just to be safe. Clash Economy. Be like, buy an Evo or wait 3 months to get it for free from battle. Valkyrie did a decent job against all that. I feel like I have to Goblinstein this, unfortunately. I just don't want to give him that damage. Unfortunately, this might help him set up for a push here. Let me poison this. He does pop that ability. If my Doctor lives, will pop this ability on top of this. Want to damage that down as much as possible. Let me not... he might try to go opposite lane, actually. Let's go for the guards here. And then the Tesla. You can easily get a Goblinstein here. Goes for the Void. Void is actually really freaking powerful now. Let's pop this ability, though. Oh, wow. He doesn't get the shot there. That's incredible. I don't even know how I just defended against that. Alright, he's going to try to go in again. He does have Void. Void is going to do a really good job against everything, so I kind of have to space everything out a little bit. Also, the Elite Barbarians are going to be coming down the opposite side.
Let's split the thingamajig here.
Get the Tesla. Get a poison on top of this immediately. Now it's those Elite Barbarians I got to be careful about. Let's get a Goblinstein right now. Kite them over a little bit. Hopefully this Goblinstein ability can get really good value here, and I think it will. Oh my god, let's go.
What a great defense, but we're not winning by much. So right now,
I don't even know how much that matters. Wait a minute. Yes, we are winning.
We have damage on the other side. I didn't even realize that.
Let me not pop ability here. Let me set up a Tesla instead. Get Elixir onto field. Valkyrie stays alive. It's just great. Oh, let's pop his ability immediately. Try to damage that down as much as possible before it dies. Alright, Goblinstein.
Goblinstein, I need you, buddy. I need you more than ever. Valkyrie, stop the damage. 1 Elite Barbarian gets on top of the tower.
1 Skeleton Dragon, 2, but not too much damage. We are currently in the lead by about 1,000 HP. And I'm going to go in. He might try to set up again. Does go for the Musketeer. I'm not going to be able to pop this ability, unfortunately. And we're going to get some damage here. That damage matters a lot right now. Let me get the Ice Wizard here. Does he pop the ability? Yes, he does. Let me do this here, right? I don't think Musketeer takes out the Doctor here, right? Good. Let's pop this ability. May as well. Let's get the poison down as well. I don't even need to worry about this Queen, to be honest with you. Let's not go for the Tesla. He wasted his Void there, I feel like.
Oh, boy. I think we can actually go for a graveyard here.
Let's get to this poison. And I'm not going to use it against that. I was looking for Skeleton Dragon Sarah. Good amount of damage coming through. 20 seconds left. He needs to do something here. He does try to get the Evolution Musketeer, but the Tesla's not up. And he still fails it with the Void.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, my God. Let's go. Quite a misplay there for my opponent.
Good game. So, just want to give players like mine what? As I lay low. Yeah, sure. Hero Tombstone ability is still 5 Elixir. Yeah. But for 5 Elixir, it's honestly pretty good. 2 games to go. The reason Cell plays with Goblinstein Graveyard and not use meta decks is to nerf himself. This is my best deck. I'm like trying to propel myself here. Almost there. Yeah, almost there, dude. And this is the matchup I was talking about. Okay.
I either take the tower or he defends
and I lose my tower and lose the game here. What's it going to be? And it seems that I did not take the tower. So Lava Hound by itself is not going to be a problem. Mega Minion, I don't think I have to worry about. Let's go ahead and get this Valkyrie over here, yeah? Okay. So this is going to suck. I don't want him to get this balloon damage. I'd rather take the... Oh, he even goes for a fireball there too, so that's not that bad. Let's pop this ability here. I was going to go for the guards to tank, but I think getting damage on tower is much more important right now because I feel like we're going to lose our tower regardless. Alright, honestly, let's just poison this. I don't even know if it's enough to defend, though. Maybe I should have just let it go. Maybe. He might have fireball. Now he has fireball, so he can take that tower whenever he wants. I can't take his whenever I want because he might defend the graveyard. Here's something I've done before. I've gone opposite lane in this situation, and it did not work out. So, let me, ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do this here. He can't stop this Valkyrie. He could try to go for a Valkyrie of his own. Ah, never mind. Never mind. I completely failed that. It's perfectly fine, though. At least we could try to defend here. He does have Fireball. Let's see if he does decide to go for it here. And the answer is no. Good thing I didn't go for the Ice Wizard. So, how much does Poison do? I need 2 poisons to win this. Let me do this here. Try to cycle that tower out. I don't know if this is going to work, though. All right, here's what I'm going to try to do. Goblinstein Graveyard. He goes for the Tombstone. Not on top of the Graveyard, though. But no poison going to be there for the Skeleton Dragons. I don't think we're going to get as much damage as I need here. This is some pretty good damage, but it's not as much as I need. Hero Mega Minion's also a problem. Oh, God. How am I going to defend this? How am I going to defend this? Goblinstein! No! Goblinstein doesn't come down into... Like, I shouldn't have even tried to defend that, honestly. Alright. That's a rip. It's over. And the tower's not down, by the way. Tower's not down! Is Graveyard going to be able to do it? No, it's not. Okay. GG's. Now that I think about it, Excel is good with every deck, but this is his worst one, so he's trying to practice. What? No. I am not very great with the... Goblinstein Graveyard is my favorite deck in the whole game, but I don't think I'm very good with it. It's weird how he has 1,000 viewers, but like 4 people comment. That's okay, man. It doesn't really matter. I appreciate you guys being here. So I think single elixir is really the scariest time for Expo. Does he kite this away? No, he doesn't. He actually really doesn't. So that's good. We're going to ignore the archer there. Here's the thing. Last time I lost against Expo. This time what I think I need to do is pay attention to what he does against the Valkyrie ability. Because he might try to kite it away, which he can do. And I also think that if he does do that, I can use Barbarian Brawl on top of it and hopefully take it out. Does cycle a Fireball there? Yeah. I'm not sure. I think a lot of people would think that I have matchup here. And I think I agree. The problem is I don't know how to play it. That's the problem. No archers in Psycho, no Electro Spirit. Fireball does come down, but the Goblinstein is missed. Hopefully we can get some damage here. And big emphasis on the word some. Not much going to come down. He could apply opposite lane pressure, which I don't like. Let's get this down. I was waiting to see if he would go for an Expo. But he didn't do it. Decides to log there. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the Barbarian Bell there, but just wanted to cycle anyways. Let me do this here. And let's get a Tessa down. Why not? Now, this is an obvious poison. And if he thinks he can do something, let him do it. I don't even need to pop this ability. You know what I'm going to do instead? Let's go for the Graveyard. Evolution Tesla, not going to be there for the Graveyard. Archers are. Log does come down. Electro Spirit as well. Just a tiny, tiny amount of damage comes through. Not much. Good poison on top of the tower. Tesla not going to be on the right side for my Tesla. Expo is going to come down or go down. We are currently in the lead. I think he's already thinking about going for like Fireball Cycle though. Doesn't do it just yet though. We have
Every single card in my hand right now definitely works against the Expo besides the graveyard.
Let's just kind of let him do whatever he needs to do here. Let's protect this. Let's go for this ability. Let's get on top of the Tesla here too, and the Thingamajig. This is scary. But doesn't decide to capitalize on that just immediately. He can guide this away, so let's be careful. Get a Goblinstein down in time! Yes, we do. Good thing I didn't pop that ability. Helps me cycle a little bit. Let me go for a poison here and then a Valkyrie to distract. Expo is going to stay alive here through the poison. Let's make sure we take that out with a nice wizard. That Hero Berserker is honestly the scariest thing in my opinion. Now we're going to go in.
Does decide to go for the archers there. Let's take the poison and damage. Slightly coming through.
Just a tiny amount of damage every time, but it is enough. As long as we don't take so much damage here. Goblinstein ability going to get on top of the tower.
Does he go for the log with this? Yes, he does.
But ability still damages that down. Let's get a poison on top of that immediately. Get an Ice Wizard down too, just in case. Do not let that Expo get on top of the tower at all. Barbarian Bell's going to get, luckily, on top of the Expo immediately. I'll try to Fireball log that. No, he doesn't.
Let's go. I feel like he was waiting for me to go for my ability. Fireball's not going to do anything. Wait a minute. He might be able to cycle to another Fireball.
But it's not going to matter. Graveyard gets on tower. Poison gets on tower. Fireball's not going to be enough. Let's go, dude. You know how hard getting through mid-ladder is? I have no idea. Bro, you just put down Expo Tesla, then Fireball cycles the living crap out of opponent. Yeah. He didn't try to Fireball cycle me as much. Which is surprising in my opinion.
What?
Why does he talk like a commentator? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Twisting Tornado. Axolotl, he is a CRL commentator. No, I am not. I am not a professional commentator. Backstory here, but my commentary style is completely inspired by Clash Royale League. Around 2023, I started really watching Clash Royale League and fell in love with it. SK Morton's my favorite player. I had a serious heartbreak watching him lose in 2023 World Finals, which really sucked and hurt. But that's where I get most of my inspiration. Most of my energy for this game is the professional scene that I love to watch. I am not very good at Clash Royale myself, though. And my commentary is just inspired by it. I appreciate the nice comments, though. I really do. But I trust me, if I were to try to commentate professionally, it wouldn't really go too well, to be honest with you. You would notice the cracks, is what I'm going to say.
Skeleton Dragons.
Valkyrie, I'm not popping this ability. Just want to make sure that we get some damage here. I think that was worth it. I don't know about this poison. I don't think I need to go for it. Alright, this is going to be a good defense. But he does have an Elixir Pump on the field. Does go for that Tornado to try to save everything, but it's not going to work. Ooh, I thought the Skeleton Dragon was going to stay alive there, so I went to Barbaro. At the last tournament you did a while ago, you should host one soon. Okay. Room tour? I don't have a camera to like show you guys room tour. Also, my room is just a mess, man. It's a mess. All I have is my mic, my computer, and my phone. All right. Double Elixir. He has one pump on the field. Does he decide to protect his tower here? It's not even going to be tower down, so I don't think he... Oh, no, it is going to be tower down. That's good.
Here's the thing.
The nerf did come through for the battle healer. He has a NATO. He has a NATO. Be careful.
Take
her out immediately. Don't let her heal too much.
Good.
I think a Goblinstein would be best here.
Goblinstein, yes! Good thing I went for the Goblinstein, not the Tesla. I feel like the Tesla wouldn't have done the best job.
Let's not worry about this damage. Let's let him think he can get it. Now let's go for the guards here. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we just did it. Against Golem. I love
Winning against Golem, dude. Pop this dang ability. Let's go, man.
Your room is a mess. There are 2 plates, 4 sporks, 1 glass, and a pot in my room. Oh, wow. Trust me, I don't want to see Cell's room. I've seen it. You have not seen it before. Okay. Battle Healer Lurf, no key. You won the match right there? I think so.
All right.
League 5 on the horizon. Can I make it happen right now? Dagger Duchess. Dagger Duchess is interesting. Okay. Evolution Witch. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. So I was taking a sip of water.
This is going to be some damage for him here. Not much I can do about it.
It's not tower down, which is the #1 thing to keep in mind here. Oh my god. Valkyrie's going to go towards the tower and get a little bit of damage there. Doctor going to make its way too. Dagger Ditches might be able to take that out, though. It doesn't matter. Bats are there. Should I try to stream snipe you with the Expo?
Yeah.
If you're in League 5, then yeah. Yeah. Let's just set up a poison here if he actually does go in. So how do I unlock Royal Chef and Dagger Ditches? It's just I don't even know where the hell you unlock it, to be honest with you. I just know everything's on Trophy Road. So he might be in some trouble here. Yeah? Maybe? Question mark? Nope, never mind. He has bats. Tiny licks of damage coming through. Always appreciated. I ate League 2 and we'll push to get to you next stream. Okay. I guess I kind of just want to wait a little bit, yeah. I should have.
No, the unluck. At least we got the archers with that, actually.
Oh, this might not be enough, actually. It might not have been, but that's okay. Or it might have been, but that's okay. Yeah, we don't need to respond to that.
As a matter of fact,
I feel like that just lets me do something here.
go for the knight to block the
Bridge. Really, buddy? You didn't... You really... I misplaced my freaking... That's okay. We're not going to get damage here anyways. I just wasted 5 elixir, I just realized. Do it. Oh my god, that doctor clutched up. That could have been an easy 300 damage for him there. I know he's gonna, yep. Let's just get the guards down to DPS that down.
Oh my god. Hero Valkyrie stays alive, and it's gonna get on tower.
For some decent damage. That puts us back into the game at the very least. He does have Fireball Log. Here's my plan. Let's go for the Goblinstein, not pop the ability. Wait for him to... Never mind, I just lost.
Did I lose? I didn't lose? Oh my god. I forgot about the bomb tower.
Buddy, do you know what card I have in my hand right now?
You don't. Yes, you don't. Okay.
Valkyrie's going to do an amazing job there. Let me, like, do this here. Bro, this guy is not playing his expo very well. I feel like. I mean, it's just dead. And he missed the Goblinstein, too, so... He tries to go for the tower damage, actually.
Abolition Witch doesn't heal anymore. Ain't that something? Oh, and he pops that ability, too. That's not going to do anything.
Pop this ability of mine. I wanted to go for a Graveyard, actually.
No Expo gonna come to. Never mind! Get predicted! No way! That was so lucky. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Go for the graveyard. Dagger Duchess is out of daggers. Don't recharge just yet. Thank you. That's gonna be a threat. Let's go. League 5. After struggling quite a bit in League 3 and League 4, we managed to make ourselves get all the way up here. Alright, guys. The stream will continue, but I need to use the restroom really quickly. If you decide to leave, that's okay. I appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. If you decide to stay, thank you. I'm going to go use the restroom. It'll be about a 5-minute break. Let me see what deck I can put on for you guys. I would say Drill versus RG is interesting. Have fun. I'll be right back. I have returned. Quite the long stream for you guys, huh? It's already been almost 2 hours. Here we go. Dark Drill versus Surge the Derg. And both players are currently almost about even, but Surge currently losing. Drill is winning. Snowball is going to calm down. A little bit of damage is going to come through. Berserker pops her ability here. Oh, that might be able to get on tower for some damage too, just a little bit. And Drill currently in the lead. You guys really want a tournament? RG going to be set up in the back here. Drill versus RG. Drill's going to come down again. Royale's going to try to beat their Berserker. Going to catch the Bomber. Snowball going to make way for the Drill to get even more damage. Barbarian Bro going to be committed to defend that as well. But with that, a second RG comes down. This might be the best chance that Surge has to actually get some damage here. Royale Ghost going to come in with the Evolution RG. And an Evolution Snowball to clutch up a little bit, but RG still making its way in. Royale Ghost, that is. And RG gets on tower! RG gets on tower. Oh my god, Berserker's going to get on tower too. Fire Spirit's all that Drill has. That might be it. That might be a good game. Snowball does come down. 505 HP. He does call a good game. Is this actually going to be a good game, though? Drill is going to come down again. Royale Ghost to pressure. Rocket Drill gonna calm down, and some damage gonna come through. It is possible for Drill to come back here. One Fireball does get cycled though. Only one more is gonna be necessary. Is Drill gonna be able to make it happen? Fireball Drill. Rocket Drill gonna come down. Snowball as well. That is a lot of damage. Fire Spirit's gonna jump on top of the tower. 17 HP. He almost makes it happen, but the Fireball comes down. Wow, that was interesting. I wish I saw the rest of that match. Turn. Oh my god, you guys really? Winner of tournament gets friend list? Tournament? Okay, what's your profile? I don't know. You guys really... The Fry, this is Hypno secret channel. What? We're having a tournament. We need a tournament to me, of course. Spam and chat. Can we get a tournament? You guys really want one? I thought that Lumberjack was going to bypass there. What is this guy's strategy? Peak gameplay from the players, though. Yeah, absolutely. How do you almost choke that? I know, dude. That was insane. Thank you so much for the comment, by the way. So, Lumberjack and Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. Barbarian Bro. The thing about Barbarian Bro is that, yes, it is a cheap tank for the graveyard, but he could easily defend this cheaply because of that. If it was a Valkyrie, it would have gotten more damage. I'm okay with that, though. We at least get some elixir out. Let's get the Tesla here. Make sure we don't take too much damage from those minions. We are going to take quite a bit, though. No! I mistimed that so badly there. Okay, I think I might have actually just lost. Tell me that Lumberjack dies. No! I was really hoping it was going to kite it away. Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. This might be tower down here, unfortunately. What's the best deck to actually level up right now? I have no idea, honestly. I feel like anything could work. I would not rely on the Elite Barbarians, to be honest with you. I think Hero Valkyrie is... I feel like it's still going to be good after the nerf, whatever nerf they decide to give it. I think it's still going to be good. Okay, he's going to be in double elixir by the time we're able to go in for the graveyard, unfortunately. But at least we can get a poison on top of this. He might go for an Electro Dragon, though. Let's wait with the poison. Figure out what he's actually going to do. There we go. We're going to take the poison here. This could be some good damage. But his counter push is going to be unreal. Lumberjack! What? I mean, I know that placed the guards wrong, but I thought the Tesla would have done it. Lumberjack is a scammer. That's not going to work. Wait, I just messed up so bad. I'm not gonna lie. Aw, dude, everything I was thinking about there did not work. It just didn't work. I was gonna try to bait everything out on this side with the Goblin Sign and going for the Valkyrie and Graveyard on that side, but that just didn't work, unfortunately. I ended up choking. Alright. So, minions. I mean, I wouldn't expect minions in a Golem deck, but... Berserker, yes. Guards, yes. Those are some pretty cheap answers against the graveyard, and it's not going to be towered down. Tournament. Yo, I didn't mean to type the middle finger. Out. I see it. That's funny. Of course, you lose your tower. We have a tourney. You guys really want a tournament? Okay, fine. It's been 2 hours. I guess we have already accomplished what we needed in this stream. We went from League 3 to League 5. So, we can do a small little tournament. I don't know what kind of tournament, though. Maybe it'll be triple draft. I don't know how I feel about triple draft, though. Get real. Okay.
This looks a lot like a possible eagle, not eagle, but like a possible either Lumberloon or an E-Giant deck. Could be either or, honestly. I guessed wrong. Very wrong. That's okay. This should be a pretty good defense here. And just as I say that, he goes for a freeze. I will go for the Ice Wizard just to play it safe. I'm at 11k right now. Kind of hard stuck. What deck would we recommend I level up? By the way, I love your content. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Level up, huh? Well, I don't know what your deck is, so I don't know exactly what you're trying to play style is, you know? I would recommend a Hog Rider deck. I know a lot of people think Hog Rider is really broken right now. And Hog Rider is just a very solid win condition overall. But I don't know, you could go in any direction too. You don't have to go Hog Cycle. You could go Hog Rider Mega Knight. Mega Knight ain't too bad. I mean, like, playing a little bit heavier may not be a bad idea. That's just my guess, though, because I don't know. Like, I could tell you any deck, but the reality is that every single deck has its weakness and strength. There are a lot of no-skill decks. I think Mega Knight Hog Rider could be a really good place to start if you're interested in that. Something that's easy, something that's strong, something that I believe can teach you a lot, you know? You could play with the Fireball, you could play with arrows, no big spell. Maybe you do want a big spell in that specific deck, though, to be honest with you. But, yeah. I think that those are some pretty solid choices. Oh my god, that was supposed to be guards, not Valkyrie. Okay. You love Graveyard, but you keep losing a lot to Hog, Balloon, and Control decks. Okay, I'm actually shocked about the Hog thing, because I'd be going up against Hog quite a lot, and I would say that I win about 8 out of 10 times. I'm not kidding. There's no Tornado in this deck either. I would say that the hardest thing about it is single Elixir, where they can outcycle you. That's definitely a big possibility, but... or challenge, but I'm sure you can pull off some defense. And I feel like when it comes to Hog Rider, you should be okay with taking a shot if you decide to only go for guards and it's a naked Hog Rider. You could afford to take a shot. He has freeze here is the problem. Gotta pop this ability. Try to save this tower. Don't take a shot. We can't afford it. Does he go bowler into that? He does! He does go for the bowler. Knight is going to come down, but Valkyrie is still going to tank for the graveyard. He has to worry about those skeletons. And he tries to go for the Natal there, too. It is enough to stop the tower from going down. Let's get a Goblin Stein here. Pop this ability, too. Let's get the Tesla down. He goes for the freeze as well. This might be my chance to win this match right here. Just got to make sure that we get a Valkyrie down to tank just in case. Poison's going to come down. It needs to do the job. Come on, let's go, dude. We take the game. He just described Expo. What? Yeah. Okay. Nice win. There we go. Let's go ahead and do a tournament for you guys. Tournament. Create. Tournament name. Dog. Wait, actually, let's do something actually like... XEL. Let's just make it my name, Xelious. Alright, what should I do? Because I would like to test my own deck out against you guys. Let's do that, actually. Let's do that. Let's do level 11, obviously. Max losses. Let's do 3 losses for 30 minutes. We could have as many people in here as you want. And we'll do a normal battle, so... keep in mind, this is not triple draft. This is going to be real decks. Use your best deck, and good luck. The name is Xelious. One more time, Xelious. We're going to get that started as soon as a decent amount of people join, or as many people as want to join. Let me keep this on the screen for you guys to join up if you want to. Yeah, I'm watching from the sidelines because you're not at home. That's okay, Tack. I appreciate you, though. Expo, Left Froggy, good to have you here, man. Toast, you've been using Hero Berserker with Yard because her ability makes her invincible. Yeah, I've seen some decks going around with that, and I think people think it's really strong right now. So that's actually not a bad choice. You love Graveyard. So yeah, Graveyard is definitely a really good option. I mean, if you can get it, it's a little bit biased, but I think Goblinstein's pretty good. I actually think that Goblinstein is good right now. A lot of people think that after the recent rework. The ability did get a damage nerf, but the Doctor got a damage buff, and I feel like the ability still does a really good job, so I think it would be pretty worthwhile using with a Graveyard deck. You don't necessarily need Tornado, but you could use it if you wanted to. All right, we got Samantha, BK, we got DD, we got Can. My Goblinstein level 13. So you don't have to use Goblinstein. You could use a Hero Knight, you could use a Hero Valkyrie, or just the regular versions of those cards too. I would recommend Ice Wizard. Ice Wizard is definitely a very good card in those decks. You obviously have Baby Dragon as well. All of those classic cards. You have Goblin Cage that you can use. You could even use Goblin Hut, maybe. Really depends, though. You can use Tesla. Cannon has a variation, too. Yeah, there's all sorts of things you can do with the Graveyard deck. There's all sorts of decks out there. I would recommend that you don't have to play the absolute specific version of it. Just try to, like, for example, use a Musketeer if you have to, or use Archers instead. You could use the Knight to keep it cheap as well. A Baby Dragon if you have it. Stuff like that, you know. All right. Let's give it like another 5 minutes or so. Okay, let me see. What's the prize? I don't have a prize, unfortunately. They used to have actual prizes for like chests you would win from the tournaments, but they don't have that anymore, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and put that there for you guys in the chat. Let me go ahead and grab the ID number. How do I do that? ID tournament tag. It'll be there for a little bit. If you want to join, feel free to do so. I will start this off in just a couple of minutes. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Your content's awesome. The streams are always entertaining. Thank you so much, Toast. I appreciate you being here, man. I wish I could give better advice, but I'm not a pro at this game. I'm just a casual player mostly. Never mind, my signal bad. Well, good luck. Quick reminder, use your real decks here. It is going to be level 11. I believe, unfortunately, that if you don't have a card up to level 11, it will be under-leveled, so do keep that in mind. Again, keep that in mind that if you don't have your card leveled up to level 11, then it will be under-leveled. Hopefully you guys do have level 11 cards, though. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. All right. We got 6 people in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and start it now. Oh, we got 12 people, actually. I think, just a quick reminder, you do have to use your Trophy Road deck. Keep that in mind as well. And let's go. Good luck. Where is the thingamajig? Here it is. Let's get into our first match in this viewer tournament against Xelious. Good luck to you. You guys do know my deck, so feel free to snipe. Feel free to do whatever you want. 3 losses, 30 minutes. Let's see what we can do. Let's get a Tesla here. Hello, Cray Cray. Good to have you here, bro. I think I have to barbell this, unfortunately. So it is going to be Witch and Evolution Skeletons. Both of those are Evolution, I believe. Dark Goblin as well. So it has some pretty strong poison bait out of me here. Dark Goblin, he has the Knight as well. Oh, okay. I think that this is really good because even if you pop the ability, Valkyrie's still going to splash the Hog Rider.
Arrows are going to come down. Hog Rider will get one. That was a lot of elixir. 5 elixir. Let's go in for the Goblinstein here. This might even get some really good ability value here too. Let's not go for the ability. Not yet. Oh my god. This is so stupid. I could just go for the ability now.
Take out the Dark Goblin. That was such a great weight on the ability there. It is going to be Hog Rider with the Valkyrie and the Knight as well. Guess we can get an Ice Wizard back here. So Knight, Valkyrie, Hog Rider, Evolution Witch, Dark Goblin, Skeleton Army. Those are 6 cards. Kind of... Let me do this instead. Let me do this now. Might not be the best timing, but that's fine. No Hog Rider going to come through. Let's just get a Goblinstein down. Arrows do come down on top of the Tesla, but it's still alive. Let's go for the Ice Wizard here.
May as well do this, and you already know what card they probably want to play. And it was going to be the Skeleton, and there it is. I'm sorry. Oh my god, let's pop this ability too on top of the
Witch. Or the Valkyrie. Valkyrie's going to clean up massively here. Let's pop this ability. Take everything down there. That's incredible. If he has a Lightning, this might be the time to pull it out. Instead, a Dark Goblin's going to come down. I think we could just kind of let the Dark Goblin go. Yes, we can. Goblinstein ability going to get some pretty good value here. Not going to get on tower, but it will help take out the Witch and the Knight. Another Hog Rider does come through. There's the Tesla. He does have arrows for this. Not a big spill, apparently. That's nice. Set up another Ice Wizard here. Let's get the poison. Could be cycling back to another Hog Rider here. And they are. But it just doesn't matter.
Tesla will be able to come down here.
And we do defend, I believe. No, Hog Rider might be able to break through here. Not going to happen, though. Barbarian Bro is going to stop it. Let's get the guards.
I feel like
this is one of the things I struggle with. I'm in a really good lead, but I feel like a lot of people would think that I should try to finish the game. I don't know, though. I don't want to choke by accident. And I think this is the opportunity, actually. Because the only real thing they have is the Witch, the Valkyrie, and the Skeleton Army. And there you go. That's going to be a good game. All right. Good game 1.
currently BK in first place.
And BK's the one we get. I already know what deck you're playing unless you switched it up. And you already know what deck I'm playing. You should have Lightning. Lightning will be really good against me. If you switched up your deck, then all that information is pointless. But you know my deck. So let's see how this goes. Let's see if he wants to pressure us in single elixir. And yes, he does. Firecracker usually going to be the Mega Knight Balloon deck with the Lightning. Let's see if that's actually what they're playing, though. No Evolution Firecracker, just the regular one. Again, the biggest threat is going to be the Lightning. I probably shouldn't be saying that because you can hear me.
But that's okay. Watching you helps me see some mistakes I make. Also, you should try Gob Hut because of the Spear Goblin Hut buff.
Yes, actually.
Unfortunately,
this Goblinstein is definitely going to help him get some lightning value if he decides to go for it, but it is single elixir. We'll see what happens. Really what this Goblinstein does is help me get value on top of whatever else he plays, and in this case, does go for the lightning. But I'm not going to lie. A little bit of damage coming back for me with the Goblinstein. I'm not going to pop this ability. I don't think it's worth it. Does he go for the balloon here? The answer is no. He could have Valkyrie, I should say. There it is. But Barbarian's still going to get a shot on tower. There's the balloon.
Doctor is going to get on top of the balloon, which is going to help it not get a shot on tower. Is this going to be death damage?
That's a really big question. The answer is no. Let's go. How do I change my tournament deck? Use your Trophy Road deck. Select it in your Trophy Road. That's where you would see it. Let's do this. This might be aggressive, but I was kind of hoping he would go Mega Knight in the back, but he doesn't. Guards are still needing to be responded to, though. Guards are going to get on top of the tower. Valkyrie's going to come down. Let's get the Ice Wizard ready. Here's the thing that I'm going to do. You might want to Lightning this.
But is that the right choice, buddy? That's the real question.
Let's get a Poison down on top of this immediately. And unfortunately, Mega Knight is still alive, helping him kind of build up his elixir here. King Tower activation will come through. I was waiting there with the guards to see if he was going to go for a balloon with this. Good thing I waited. Here's the thing. Don't really know what to do here. We'll go for a graveyard to cycle. And a poison too. Hopefully it's able to take out the hunter with the help of the skeletons. But I don't think it will, unfortunately.
Here's the number one thing that I have to watch out for. Is he going to go opposite lane at any point? The answer doesn't seem to be yes. Lightning does come down, but I don't play anything else. And Valkyrie's still going to make its way towards the tower here. Hunter does come down in time.
King Tower and Ice Wizard are going to make sure that only gets death damage there, but death damage is still quite a bit if it adds up. Let's get a graveyard here. Valkyrie's going to come down. The skeletons on the other side still need to be addressed. Skeletons are getting on top of the tower, and they're getting some damage. Poison's going to come down. Firecracker is not going to get taken out, but Doctor and Ice Wizard both get on tower there, somehow not getting on top of the Valkyrie. That was insane. I am currently in first place with 2 wins. So I got a win with Little Prince Rune Giant Barb Hut. Okay. You made me use wrong deck. Oh, sorry about that, man. Barb Hut. Yeah. So not a match being found. Here we go. Against Didi. Unfortunately, at 0 wins. Could be at 2 losses. Or 1. Log, Ice Spirit, Skeletons. And a Knight. Knight could still be a Hog Rider here. It could be Expo as well. And there it is. And unfortunately for you, this is too much of an easy defense with no elixir in your hand. And a Goblin Stein is still making its way towards tower here. I can't do anything though because you'll have Tesla and Log. So it is going to be Expo. Skeletons. And the Tesla have been cycled, so 2 cards away from the Expo if I counted right. And I believe you can cycle an Ice Spirit with archers and be back to it. There it is. I think I have to get this Goblin Stein down here just to be sure we don't get on tower. Or that he doesn't get on tower. That was a lot of elixir though. All for 1 Expo, and we are currently still in single elixir. He could outcycle us here. Fireball's going to come down here. Okay. I believe only Fireball was cycled. I didn't really pay attention. Let's just assume it's only 1 card away. Never mind.
So, defensive Expo. It is going to be double elixir. I feel comfortable going for a poison here. So, not really going to do anything for you other than giving me tower damage. Let's do this here. It is a little bit aggressive, but I feel like I can get away with it. Let me do this. Just to make sure you can't go in on that side. Unfortunately, you could Fireball log this. And that is not... Ability was not on the Expo there, unfortunately. And Expo still not on tower. There it is. I thought I was going to get on tower a little bit sooner than that. Also, I missed a tower there. That's unfortunate. I feel like right now my cycle is not very good against this. Oh, that just barely got there in time. That was super unfortunate. I need to make sure that that Expo goes down right now. And it does, but not before I take a lot of damage there. Let me do this here. Because... Let me get the Ice Wizard. No Fireball on top of the tower, which is really good for me. Expo is going to come down here. Now, what's the number one card they have? Archers. Let's go for the poison here. Try to get some damage. We really need it here. Any kind of damage really matters right now. There's the first Fireball. I honestly think we have a solid chance here. Gotta go for this Graveyard right now, though. Archers are going to be targeted by the Valkyrie. That's pretty big. Let's go ahead and go for this poison. Log is going to come down. Valkyrie's still there. Fireball's going to come down again, but he still needs 2 more. Skeleton's getting on top of the tower. That is a lot of damage, and just like that, we might be able to make a comeback here. Unless I sell by accidentally going for a Goblin all the way in the back, which is not what I meant to do. Oh, crap. We might have just lost. We might have just lost. I think we... No! We were so close. God, dude. I went for a Goblin in the back. That is not what I meant to do. I was going to try to cycle to another Graveyard Poison. But dragging it back... That was unfortunate. Such a close comeback there. How do you have those cards? I thought you'd unlock them in that arena. I have no idea. All right. Good luck. Pretty unfortunate loss there. It's going to be 1 of 3 that we have here. And it looks like we could be facing P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Okay. Let me pop this ability here. Mega Knight. Let's do this, okay? No, Doctor was supposed to go towards the freaking Battle Ram. Okay, that's not good. Let's go ahead and let this go here. Mega Knight Bridge Spam here. Unfortunately, Doctor not getting on top of the... What's it called? Not getting on top of the Battle Ram means I take a lot of damage there. Okay. Golden Knight has Mega Knight, Battle Ram. Battle Ram should be easy to deal with. He has Zappies as well. I feel like this is an easy graveyard here. Never mind. Has Mother Witch. I accidentally activated King Tower. What? Oh, I'm selling pretty damn hard. I'm not gonna lie. Bah!
That is so unfortunate. That is actually just genuinely not what I had planned there. What in the actual hell was that? Could have saved our tower there. Unfortunately, Bandit chooses to ignore the guards. Guards going towards the pigs, letting it walk away. That is not what I thought would happen there. And I don't think there's a way to come back at this point. Mega Knight's going to be able to clear. I don't think Graveyard's going to be able to get the damage it needs in time. No, it's too much damage to make up right now. Unfortunately, taking a lot of damage and losing my tower to 2 oversights. Bandit not going towards the guards, even though I played them in the middle. And the Doctor not stunning the Battle Ram when I wanted it to. 2 really big mistakes on my part. And just like that, we are in 3rd place with 2 wins and 2 losses. And having quite some trouble finding the next match here, unfortunately. 12 minutes left in the tournament. Two times, I believe, that we could have. The 2 losses we got, the first one almost made a really good comeback. But as I'm sliding the finger down to put the Goblin back in my hand, accidentally letting go, and I accidentally play a Goblin all the way in the back. What that Goblin could have done was cycle and tank for a Graveyard that would have possibly been able to take the game before the Fireball comes down, but that is not what happened. Second game, Goblinstein chooses not to get on top of a Battle Ram, goes on the Mega Knight instead, because apparently he's too big and buff and handsome to ignore. And then a freaking Bandit choosing to ignore the guard for whatever reason. 2 big misplays by me, costing me the games there. Here we go up against BK again. Very likely going to be the same deck that we faced off against. Could be a different outcome this time. Let's see if that's the case. I probably should have popped that ability, I can't lie. Electro. You motherfucker. I know what you're playing. This is going to be so fun. Goblinstein versus Goblinstein, possibly. If that's what he's playing. He could be playing with the Evolution Cannon, maybe. And it is going to be a Goblinstein. Here's the big thing. Let's take the poison here. Actually, this might not be that good for me because he could just go opposite lane right now. Never mind. You don't decide to go opposite lane? Really easy defense here. Does decide to take the poison. And just like that, we're able to go in with a Graveyard of our own. What does he have for this? He has to have a Barbarian Brawl. Guards are going to come down, but Skeleton's still getting on top of the tower. Going to help me get back into the lead here. I think if we Barb Bro this, honestly. That was a terrible Barb Bro. So here's the thing. Here's what I just did. Did not hesitate to go for the poison on top of the Doctor. Which didn't kill it, actually. Which I'm honestly really shocked about. By going for the poison, I could ideally take out the Doctor. All he has is a Goblinstein. And if he goes same lane, I could just go for my Goblinstein defensively to defend the Graveyard. And if he poisons, I can go for my Graveyard and get some damage, hopefully. But he could also do the same. Barbarian Bro is going to come down there. Let's get a Graveyard with this now that he doesn't have that in hand. Going to go for the poison here too. I really need to know, does this actually not take out the Doctor? Did I miss something in the balance changes? Poison does take it out, so for some reason it didn't die last time. Probably because I timed it weirdly. Defensive poison. There is the Graveyard, but guards and Ice Wizard going to be there for it. Does he decide to block the bridge? The answer is no. Gonna pop this ability, take out that cannon, keep the Valkyrie alive. And it's not the only threat! Graveyard's not the only threat! Valkyrie gets on top of the tower.
Poison does come down against everything. So does the guards. Let's get the Tesla down. May as well get a Barbarian Bow here. Split the guards. Let's get a nice wizard. 2 main cards in our deck that we need to keep a really strong eye on. The Goblinstein and the Poison, because they are our counters against the Graveyard. I don't think he can block the bridge here. He doesn't do it! Valkyrie was in hand, but he doesn't use it to block the bridge. Not going to be able to get too much damage here, though. Just a tiny lick of damage. There's the Goblinstein. Let's get our Tesla ready. Big question. Is opposite lane going to come through? No, it's not. And an easy Goblinstein defense against this Graveyard on top of everything else he has, too. Poison is going to come down. But so far, I am currently in the lead. And I would say I'm kind of dominating this matchup. God, it's crazy. Pop this ability. He does block the bridge! Graveyard doesn't come down! Let's take a poison instead. May as well go for this Tesla here. The timing. And he has to poison here, I believe, doesn't he? No, I don't think he should. Ice Wizard gets on tower, too. There's the poison. Go for the hero Valkyrie. Guard's going to be played there, too. There's no way he stops his Valkyrie now. It's still going to go towards the tower. Let's go. That's going to be a good game. I'm going to be honest. I feel like Electro Wizard does slow down that cycle quite a bit. 7 minutes left. Potential for 2 more games here. We are currently 3 wins and 2 losses. We are currently in 3rd place. Why is no one matchmaking? I have no idea. Nice. I'm a 2 now. Got uni tomorrow. See ya. No worries, man. Thank you so much for being here, Toast. And I wish you luck in your university school. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Taking a while to get a match here. 6-7 minutes left in this tournament. You got railed. I'm sorry, bro. All right, here we go. 4 wins. I think I have 3, right? Let's see if we can dethrone King here. Depends on what he's playing. Not a single card going to be played in single elixir just yet. This might be a stall to double. And we're going to be patient too. This could be the last match we get to play in this tournament. And I believe I'm 3rd place right now. And by the looks of it, I would say King is at only maybe 1 loss or possibly 4 wins with 0 losses. Let's see if we can be the person to give him his first loss. Not a single card played. There's a princess at the bridge. And it looks like it's going to be, what's it called? Goblin bait. Princess Barbarians. Princess Barbarians. Ice Wizard doesn't get taken out here. Minor Log committed to take that out. Princess, Minor, Log, Barbarians, and Archers, and a Giant. This might... I don't think it's a graveyard deck, but... I have a weird feeling about it. Does he protect the princess here? No, he doesn't. Let's get a Goblinstein here. So Giant, kind of a weird deck in my opinion. Doctor not going to die here. We're going to try to take advantage of that and pop this ability immediately. Log is going to be able to finish it out. But still gets a tiny bit of value there. Let's take a poison on top of this. Barbarian's going to come out here. I'm not really worried about that miner taking out the doctor here. Archer's going to go down to the poison. Let's get guards on top of this immediately. Unfortunately, Princess is going to be able to take out some of those guards. Thought I was going to hit more than that, though. That's why I went for the Valkyrie. Princess will go down. I'm going to pop this ability here. May as well damage that down while we can. Minion Horde. And it's not going to get taken out by the miner here. We are currently not winning. We are not winning. With this poison, we will. But pretty close match here. I'm not really being super aggressive, which could come back to haunt me. Oh, crap. I forgot about a princess. Goblinstein going to be able to take out the minion horde. Ice Wizard going to stay alive. Let's get a Tesla down here. Let's get another poison down as well. Let's do something like this here. He's going to have barbarians, right? Question is, can he stop the Valkyrie? Yes, you do. Giant does come down, but that's going to be a dead giant. I guess we'll do something like this here. Miner gets caught in the back. Arrows do come down with the log, but the miner's not going to get any damage on tower. And the princess not going to shoot the barbarian either. Tesla comes down to distract, or up to distract. But this game is not over just yet. Here's what I'm going to do. Graveyard with the poison, even by itself, is going to be a threat. Minion Horde is going to come down, not the evolution. Valkyrie making its way towards the tower. Not going to get there, but a lot of damage is coming through. And that's going to be it. Let's freaking go, dude. Really nice win there. Could have been hard for me to go in, I feel like. But if, I don't know. 1 minute left. Only one person's undefeated. CAN. Let's go. Final match of the tournament on my side, that is. Good luck to this person. So Elite Barbarian's going to come down here. Let's kind of let the Tesla die here. Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay, that's not going to work. If the other Barbarian got hit by the Barbarian Bro, then that could have worked, but it didn't. I'm not going to lie. I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Elite Barbarians has the Hero Musketeer. Might have Lightning in this deck. We are going to get the ability on the tower here. Freeze is going to calm down, but the Valkyrie will be able to take out that Phoenix. And now we know he has a freeze. Valkyrie is out. I won't say why that's important. Nothing gonna happen just yet. 20 minutes, or 20 minutes. 20 seconds left until double elixir. We are currently in the lead, but I wouldn't say it's anything too great just yet. Mega Knight comes down. What? Okay. Golem Mega Knight, the new meta? Question mark.
Let's do this here. Let's see what he has for this. He could have Mother Witch. He has a Ronin. So let's get a Valkyrie here to help against this Mega Knight. Oh, this could be a lot of trouble here.
Goblinstein gonna calm down. Ronin's making his way towards the tower. Phoenix gonna get on top of the tower too. And a Freeze is gonna come down.
I think
The Phoenix X dies.
that's really clutch, and he accidentally activates King Tower there. And surprisingly, still in the lead for me. Golem's going to come down here, but serious question.
How do you stop this? Mega Knight is not going to be enough. Valkyrie going to be able to bypass the parry. That's a lot of damage on top of the tower, and that's going to be good game.
Mega Knight Golem is crazy. I'm just being honest.
And somehow,
5 wins, 2 losses. I ended up in first place. Let's go ahead and spectate King here versus Axolotl, the last match here. Let's see if we're going to stay in first place if King wins. Giant, Minion Horde, Minor Princess, Barbarians versus Rune Giant. Little Prince. Poison is going to come down on top of the Minion Horde. And currently, King and Axolotl basically tied, but King is in the lead by just 20 HP here. About. Little Prince going to come down as well. Giant not going to get damage on tower. Berserker's going to come down, but the Princess is still alive. Evolution Barbarians do come down. There's the Minion Horde. Poison as well. Not going to hit. Okay, never mind. It does get on top of the Minion Horde. And some damage for Axolotl as well. Barbarian Hut has to come down here. Miner's going to get on top of the tower. Should be enough to put in... Not in the lead, actually. Does respond to it with the Berserker. Axolotl currently in the lead. Little Prince pops the ability. Minion Horde is there. A waste of 3 elixir. And he still has to deal with the Minion Horde. Poison's going to come down. Evolution Archers. Down the middle. They do decide to go towards the left. Barbarian's going to try to take out this Giant. Zap's going to come down too. A shot doesn't come through. Miner is going to go down. Minion Horde. There's the poison. But King currently in the lead with that Miner. Princess not going to get taken out by that Guardian. There it is. Now it's dead. Law going to finish off the Little Prince. Barbarian's played at the bridge. Princess. I mean, you have to play the poison there. I mean, the Goblin Curse is not going to do it. I'm pretty sure that doesn't take out the Princess. No, it doesn't. Zap also not going to get the Goblin on tower. Little Prince going to come down. Does get hit with the log and the arrows. Miner. Keeping King in the lead. Rune Giant played at the bridge. Both Barbarians come down. Rune Giant's not going to make it on top of the tower. Miner's going to come down. It will get damage. I don't think Axolotl can do it.
I don't think the damage is going to come through.
And just like that, King wins the final match of the tournament. Let's see the final standings here. And King taking first place. Tied with me. 5 wins and 2 losses. We end up in second place. Can in third. Well played to everybody. Hope you guys had fun. Run it back. No, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to run it back. Hope you guys enjoyed that little tournament there. It was pretty fun. All right, I believe that's enough for today. Today we did start at League 3, towards the end of League 3, that is. Trying to make our way to League 4, and we did struggle just a little bit, but we did manage to get to League 4 and made our way to League 5 as well. Wasn't super easy, did struggle a little bit. We were using Goblinstein Graveyard. Then we had a tournament where King ended up winning. I got second place as well. That's going to be it for this live stream. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Quick shout out to Fist. I'm Can. I wish I played my last game. No worries, man. Glad to have you here. Hello, I Lawless. Good to have you here as well. Left Froggy. Expo beat you. Yes, it did. Good, well played on that. Axolotl gameplay. Good to have you here as well. So did I play good? I have no idea, to be honest with you. You ended up losing. Amazing stream. Thank you so much, Tak. I appreciate it. Hello, Craig. Good to have you here as well. Hello, Crystal Sabs. Shout out to every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night.